Our final speaker tonight has travelled from the streets to the boardroom. Homeless at 18, Nathan Murphy has undergone significant hardship to get to where he is today. Now the founder of several businesses, he is truly an expert on his topic tonight, the future of entrepreneurship and innovation. Please welcome Nathan Murphy.
All right, everyone can hear me? Cool. No pressure. Last speaker after all these amazing people. I'm going to move around a lot because I've got a lot of energy sitting there so still. Why is everyone laughing? That's not a good start. Okay. So my name's Nathan Murphy. I like to think of myself as an entrepreneur. Let's get you all a bit more involved with this presentation. I'm going to ask you 3 questions. Okay. So how many people have their clothing washed for them, out of curiosity? Lucky guys. How many people had a meal prepared for them yesterday? Okay, cool. And this is really easy. How many people slept in their own bed last night? Wow. Okay, cool. Why do I care? Why do I give a damn where you slept last night? 32,000 young people between the age of 12 and 24 in Australia were homeless last night. That's a real statistic. From the ABS a couple of years ago, that statistic has changed, but it's still quite high. Why do I care about that? Oh, right, come on. Okay, that's supposed to mean that we're really, really lucky because we're not one of those people. Why do I care about that is because I was one of those statistics about 1.5 years ago. For about just over 2 months, I slept on the beach, I slept in parks, I involved myself in something called dumpster diving. You may have heard of it. I did all sorts of things which are frowned upon in society and people look upon them disfavourably. How did I get there? A series of unfortunate events, a series of silly decisions at some point, and a difficult relationship with my parents, which a lot of you might already have yourselves. So, what does it all mean and how does it come to where I am now? What do we envision for the future from stepping forward from here? I see from the past 1.5 years of this crazy world of entrepreneurship, which I've chucked myself in at the deep end, is a different school of thought is that we don't necessarily have to leave high school and go straight into university and go get a job because we're scared that we're not going to fit into the status quo and be homeless and that kind of stuff. Because I find that in the darkest moments of despair, the greatest opportunities come to grow and be a bigger person and to do brand new things with your life. And that's happened so much to me. I'll share two big examples of that. Is number one, when that happened after the 2 months, I finally got reached out to by some of you've probably all heard of them, the Salvation Army. In Surrey Hills, they have a crisis centre called Oasis, and I was told that I could go crash there for a while until I got myself back on my feet. And at first I was like, no, I don't need to go there, I'm fine. Beach is fine by me. I like dumpster diving now, it's all good. I swallowed my pride. I realized what I need to do to get back on my feet. I accepted their help, and I ended up staying there for 5 weeks. And I shared my breakfast, lunch, dinner, and my daytime with these kids who had drug and alcohol addictions, who'd grown up in abusive families, and I realized how incredibly lucky I was to have my HSC when a lot of these kids, hadn't even made it to year 10 in Australia, a first world country. Okay, so what did I do then? They said, Nathan, you're so freaking lucky to have your HSC. What did you like to do? What do you dream about? And I've always had this thing about business. Like, since I was 16, I started an eBay business. It's always been fun. It's always been something I like to get my head into. So I thought, I'm going to start a business. You're homeless? Whatever. So I had this idea. I called it Audio High School. The concept being that if there's 1.5 million high school students across Australia, everyone's got an MP3 player, an iPod, an iPhone, we can all listen to audio, then why, from year 7 to year 12, do we read textbooks the entire way? And we all catch the train and bus to school. 15% of the population learns best through audio, the majority learn best through a combination. It just seemed wasteful that we don't have an online resource to download an audio version of all this content for high school syllabus and listen to it. Seems less wasteful. You could share it. How do you get the content? They said to me, okay, well, talk to publishers. It's going to take too long. Could play by their rules. Damn that. Talk to the Board of Studies. They move too slow. Let's figure out a way that we can do it now, because we're Gen Y. So, yes, shouting loud and proud. So then I thought, well, the smartest kids are the ones who are coming first, so therefore they have all the good notes. So what if we incentivize them to upload their notes to the website, and then we decide as a community the best ones, and those are the ones we turn into an audio course. And we sell those ones on the website, and every time it sells, the kid who originally uploaded that first set of notes, he gets a commission. Cool. And the rest of the money can go to the site, which keeps growing it. So I partnered with some people. We got that built. We never launched it because we could never really get the business model right. And I don't know, lots of things happened. Big learning curve. But then what happened? Right. So little things make the big difference. I went through another big stage where I was kind of having all these amazing things in my life and entering the entrepreneurship scene of Sydney. I was trying to manage a traineeship, which I got in Launch Audio High School, and I had 3 other business ideas like every entrepreneur has, and everything crashed down and I burned out. And I ran away to Thailand. Literally, I woke up on a Saturday morning and said, well, I'm going to Thailand today. I dropped everything, and I ended up over there, and I started another business over there because I had no money and I needed to get back home. True story, true story. So I'm in Bangkok, and I'm always looking at these business models and stuff, and I realized that no one was trying to teach anyone the tourist Thai. So you can order a beer, you can have a little conversation. I always find when you're traveling in another country, you like to speak a little bit of the language because you develop a stronger connection to the people there. And so no one's trying to teach you Thai. They're trying to get you to go to ping pong shows, and they're trying to sell you all this stuff and pad Thai and all this cool stuff, but no one's trying to teach you Thai to make your experience better. So I thought, okay, how hard can it be? Let's see, I've only got $20, but this kid who I've met in this hostel speaks Thai. Hey man, if I get 100 words in Thai that are really essential to traveling, and you translate them into Thai and English, whatever, and we come up with like this little book, and then we print some pamphlets, and we go to the backpacker district, and we hand them all out, and we tell them to meet us at this temple tomorrow. We'll teach them Thai. You reckon that would work? So yeah, it did work. So for $20 in 48 hours, we set up that business, and he still runs that business now, this 18-year-old Thai kid. His name's Moz. So little things make a big difference. So I was able to get back to Australia. That's why I'm here. Little things make a big difference. Really little things, such as vocabulary that you use every single day. So for example, I have to get up today, and I have to go to this bloody TED talk, and I have to go pitch and be excited. Or I have to get up, I have to get up, and I have to go to the gym, or I have to go to school, or whatever. I get to get up, and I get to come to TED, and I get to be passionate about what I love, and to talk to amazing people, and listen to amazing people. I get to get up and get to go to the gym because I have the opportunity to do that. I get to go to school today because I live in a country where we have a free education system, essentially. So little changes in vocabulary like that can make a massive difference. So have instead of, I get to instead of I have to. I find that works like a lot every day when I don't really want to get up and go to do whatever I'm going to do. Next. Fail. No, this is a win. So what's the vehicle into the future for all of us? Like, I honestly believe that there should be a lot more entrepreneurs, more crazy people like me, doing crazy things. I don't know, this isn't really entrepreneurship, is it? No, it's just awesome. But yeah, business plans. So how do we move forward? We come up with more ideas. My friend Eric and I, we like to meet in a bar, and we come up with like probably 3 business ideas every time we meet. And we hash them all out, and we write feasibility plans. We're like, oh, let's do this. And then we try, and we fail a lot. But then sometimes we succeed, and every time we fail, we get a little bit wiser and sharper. So that's what I would like to say. Yes, is that we are damn naive about what we can do. But the funny thing is, we will probably succeed one day, and it doesn't matter like how big these challenges are that are facing everyone in this room right now. Is I really feel in the darkest moments we're going to get the biggest opportunities to change and step up and lead the rest of our generation, and we will tackle that massive giant of a problem. So, I can't do anything, I don't know enough, I've never written a piece of code in my life. How am I going to get a website up there? God, I seriously have not written any code in my life. I have no intention to either. So, imagination is more important than knowledge. I envision a website. I can't write the code, so I'll ask someone else how to do it. They'll tell me, go to freelancer.com and hire someone overseas and get them to do it, so I don't have to do the code. So if you can imagine it, you could probably make it happen. I hope that links together somehow. One final kind of thing is that, yeah, oh, okay, cool. Yeah, it's pretty good, I like it. If you're not living on the edge, you're taking up too much space. Do something crazy, come on. You don't have to get up and dare I say, you don't have to go to uni when you graduate from this place. Okay. No, there is an alternative out there. I think a lot of you would have seen Ken Robinson's talk on TED about how he presents the idea that our education system is made for an era of industrialization. I really, really agree with that. We're just pumping all our humans through this factory so we can have more mental labor there to keep making profit for all the big corporations. Is that too radical? Yeah, probably, whatever. That's what I believe. So maybe take that risk. I think from all the talks tonight, I think there's just this overwhelming sense of hope, which is the best thing that can come out of TED. And I know I was speaking to a friend in the intermission, and the awesome thing about TED is it always stimulates your mind, and she'd come up with another 3 or 4 business ideas while she was listening to some talks, which is pretty cool. So I hope some of you have also been inspired with some stuff that you've seen tonight. Yeah, I guess that's it. If you want to reach out for any reason, that's my email, nathan@icrowd.com. And yeah, thank you.